Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on the Chinese Nomad Start, and in particular with an Incan ally. So Chinese with an Inca ally get a boost at the start because they don't have any food, as you can see here. And when you build your town center on any map, you get the extra villages. I think it's 3 extra villages that spawn, and your objective is to collect 50 food as fast as possible so you can create your next villager. So in most cases, you'll have to queue up Loom, and then you'll have a little bit of idle town center before you can get in that 50 food for your first villager. So you usually only end up 2 villages ahead. But if you have an Incan ally, and on Nomad you also have a shorefish villager collecting food at a very fast rate, when the llama spawns in front of your town center, you'll have enough food to get a villager, and you'll actually stay that 3 villages ahead, at least by the end of Dark Age, possibly even more, because you'll be collecting, you'll be able to make fishing ships, you've got more villagers working, you actually get quite a nice economic lead. So I'm just going to do a little commentary of my Chinese start in this ranked 2v2 Nomad game, because I've done a video before on this against AI, but I just wanted to show how it can play out in a ranked game as well. So I'm going to press play. My cat's just jumping on my keyboard. Alright, so I've got 2 villages that spawn close together. I can already see a boar literally straight away as I spawn, which is perfect. I've got a sheep. Oh, look at that. There's a patch of deer and a stone right there. You couldn't ask for a better TC spot, honestly, because it has close food and it has a stone, which means I don't have to make a stone mine. To collect that stone, it saves me 100 wood, basically, before I can click Castle Age. So I'm building a dock with 1 villager, town center with 2, exploring with the sheep, and when the town center goes up, there's going to be a llama that spawns under my town center and 3 extra villages. And I don't know if this has happened to me once before, I'm pretty sure, but it's been a very long time since this happened. I've actually built my dock on the same shorefish as another player, and at the moment there is a treaty in Nomad in ranked team games, so we can't actually attack each other. So we're just going to be collecting from the same shorefish for now, which is kind of funny. Alright, so I'm just waiting for the town center to go up, and I've queued the villages onto the deer because the deer is basically trapped behind my town center, so I'll be able to collect food from that deer. The deer actually collects faster than the llama that's going to spawn. Alright, so my town center's up. I've queued up Loom, and I've got 2 villages on the deer and 3 on the llama because the villagers spawn next to the llama. And I'm going to put 1 villager on wood because the reason why I'm doing this is I've got the docks right next to each other, so I want to wall in that villager and attack it as soon as the treaty ends. So I'm just doing the pre-walling now. I needed 3 wood to be able to build that palisade. Treaty's ended. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be killing that villager. Just make sure that she can't escape. And now that I've got just a little bit of idle TC, not that much, only a few seconds, just to queue up the next villager, and then I'm bringing in the boar. So this is almost perfect, not 100% perfect, but 90% something perfect. So now I've got a boar under my town center. I need to do a little bit of force dropping again, couple seconds of idle TC, just a little bit, and there we go. I'm queuing up the next villager, and then I've got 4 villagers on the boar. I've got a couple of villagers on wood. You don't need to build a house at the start with Chinese anymore because the town center provides 15 population. So I'm going to be able to get out a fishing ship before I even need to build a house, which is really nice. And I would have had the food. It's just that I had a bit of inefficiency with not being able to collect shorefish the whole time because I spawned on the same shorefish as another player. So if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have probably had that idle town center. So I've got 5 on the board at the moment, 4 on wood. I'm moving a 5th one, 1 onto the deer just so the food isn't wasted. I've queued up a fishing ship, and now as soon as I get to 25 wood, I'm going to build a house. So I've got that house going up, and then I want to have 6 villagers on wood, 6 to 7, and then I can start putting the rest on food. I'm just going to move my fishing ship to the deep fish. I've still got 2 deer that I can take, and I can already see another boar, so I'm going to use this house villager to pull in that boar. The timing should work out that when the villagers finish up on the first floor, they can collect the second one. I don't really have to worry about the villagers' health because I got loom right at the start. So now I can get my second fishing ship out. I'm going to shoot the ball at the town centre. And there we go, second bore is in. That's good. Second fishing ship coming out. Got to build my second house. Got 6 on wood. Currently got 8 on food. That's great. So now I'm just going to pause the game. I'm going to take my view lock off and I'm going to look at the economy numbers. So I'm currently on 17 population, and that is 5 economy ahead of the next player, which is Super Crazy Feng, who definitely, like, because he's Huns, they don't have, they have a different start, and they're obviously going to be a little bit behind in population due to the fact that you can't make fishing ships until a little bit later. So his Hun start probably isn't perfect. He should probably have at least 1 fishing ship out by now. So it's probably not the best benchmark. And I guess none of the other players have made a fishing ship. Well, actually, Green's got one, but this kind of just shows against like a non-perfect start, against a good Chinese start, I'm already 5 population ahead of the next player. So that just sort of showcases, like, by 7 minutes, I'm on 17 population. I'm pretty sure against a player who's playing close to perfect with a regular sieve, I think you would be ahead. And in this game, like, if I just I'll go back to my view log. I end up making a couple of galleys, and then I go Castle Age after that, and I still arrive in Castle Age at 17 minutes 30 after making the 2 galleys, which is pretty crazy. If I'd just gone straight fast castle, my Castle Age time probably would have been around 16 minutes, I would say, because the reason why it was delayed is I needed to collect the wood to get the blacksmith, and so when I built, like, my market after building the 2 galleys, I had to wait for that 150 wood to come in. And so I'm gonna bring in my 3rd bore. I'm making my 4th fishing ship. I'm just gonna stop the video when I get up to feudal age. So I think my feudal age time, I go up on like 23 villages. I think it's around about the same time as one of the videos where I go up on 21 pop. So I'm just going to keep a sheep near this villager so I can block the boar a little bit, because it's quite a long lure. Yep, so just doing a little bit of a block there. Just bringing that 3rd boar into the TC. I'm going to send a 2nd villager over. Now I just have to build a mill. That's my 2nd building. I probably need to send an extra villager over to build that a little bit quicker. I think I queue a villager over to the mill here. Oops, just need to micro the fishing ships a little bit. Do I send an extra one, or do I just wait until the mill goes up with that 1 villager? So I've almost got the food, I just need 100 more food. I think I force drop, yeah, with the 4 villagers. There we go, I've got plenty of food now, so I click up on 23 villages, and I've got 5 fishing ships as well, I'm pretty sure, if I just take the view lock off. Yeah, so 23 villages, 5 fishing ships. I'm going to be up before 12 minutes 30, and I'm going to build a mining camp so I can start collecting gold to go up to Castle Age. But because I'm right next to Green's dock, I want to go onto water, so I'm going to go 2 galley opening. 2 galleys will kill fishing ships faster than 2 fire ships will. That's why I chose to go galleys. I've got a 4th board there actually, so I'm going to take that board near the mill. Actually, sorry, is this yeah, it is. It's board number 4. So very, very lucky start with all the resources I need. The only thing is the gold is a little bit exposed. I'll just kill that boar, and then because of the ridiculous line of sight of the Chinese town center, I can see that horse coming a mile away, so I end up killing the Huns player's horse scout as well. So I've stayed on 5 fishing ships. I'm not sure whether I end up. Oh yeah, I did queue up a 6th one. So I guess one thing I probably could have done is not queued that fish. No, I cancelled it because I wanted to build the 2 galleys. Yeah. So 12 minutes 19, and I've got I haven't quite got the wood for the 2 galleys straight away, but I will have it in a second. Yep, there we go. So I can queue up the 2nd galley. Actually, I think I'll stop it when I click up to Castle Age, because that way you can sort of see how it plays out. So here, as you can see, I'm a bit low on wood, so I need to build a market and a blacksmith to be able to get up to Castle Age. I've got a good food income, like I'm going to have enough food. I just need wood. So I'm going to send some of these berry villages to wood. I'm going to build that market. So I've just got 1 villager working on it at the moment. I've got the galleys onto Green's fish. Queuing up 2 extra villagers. And when I've got enough wood for the blacksmith, I'm going to rush it up with multiple villagers just to try and get it out as quick as possible. So I've got the wood now, building the blacksmith, starting it off with 1. I'm going to put a couple of extra ones on there, sending a 2nd one to the market. So I've got 2 on the blacksmith, might send an extra villager on there just to make sure it goes up. And I'm going to queue in Town Watch as well. Do I send a 3rd villager to the blacksmith? No, I just leave it on 2. I cancel Town Watch actually. So there we go. Clicked up to Castle Age before 15 minutes. So I'm going to arrive, I think it was 17:10 or 17:15 or something like that. And as I was saying, like I made 2 galleys, which slowed down my Castle Age, but I'm still going to arrive in Castle Age at a fast castle time, which is 17 minutes something is like a good fast castle time for the elo that I play at least, if you're doing a pure fast castle. It's just because I had like a really good starting position with 4 boars that I was able to do this, and then obviously I'm getting in some ecotech stone mining because I'm going to be making a castle, double beard axe because I want to be collecting wood. So I've killed most of Green's fish. I think Green ended up running some fish, getting some kills on Blue's fish as well. Bit of damage in. Going to go for a castle immediately in Castle Age, I think, or at least I might go for a 2nd town centre actually. So I've got an outpost up protecting my gold pile. My ally is also on water, we're just looking for the rest of the fish. Here we go. Who's contesting? Just going to see if I can snipe that fishing ship. There we go, I arrived to Castle Age, 17 minutes 34 I think it was, which wasn't too bad. And I'm going to go into the 2nd town centre straight away, and then I'm going to get Bosaw in immediately, which is very important. I'd probably recommend that over going straight for the 2 TCs here. And then I've almost got enough stone for a castle, just need 100 more. I'm going to be collecting pretty soon, getting in Town Watch after a few villages, and then when I place my castle, I think I'll stop the video. Just going to force drop the stone in a second. There we go, and I'm going to put the castle up to protect the stone and the gold, and also I figured that if there's any villagers near that mill, I can kill them with the castle. There is a few there. I can make some Chuko new out of the castle to harass them getting in, fletching. Yeah, so I think I'll stop the video there. I think that was a good demonstration of the Chinese start on Nomad with an Inca ally to smooth it out. I think this combination is extremely powerful. It's really smooth to play, and I think I've played 3 games with this combo, and this is the best start that I've had with out of any of those games, like just because of the TC position, close to food and close to quite a few boars, and not being really near any opponents, which would have been fine as well. But in this game, yeah, excellent start. So just wanted to showcase that one. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and I hope you look forward to the next video.